Hello, Zebstrike Army. My name is Jacob, as always, and welcome to the semifinals of the P4G, the Pokemon Folklore Next Generation, where we're facing Blue Rogue, the head coach of the AFC Wormadam. His link to in the description will be in the description down below to his Twitter and YouTube, so make sure to check him out. He had a pretty good season so far. Well, it's playoffs. He obviously had a pretty good season to make it to the semifinals. He just beat the #1 seeded Matt O'Shea, the head coach. Oh God, what was his team name again? The Montreal Milotics was his team name. I was like, what was Matt's team name again? Jacob, why don't you remember? Anyway, I was really looking forward to the matchup with Matt, but Blue Rogue upset him and won. I think it was 3-0 maybe. I can't remember for sure. But we're facing Blue Rogue now, a person that we faced a few times before. We lost to him in Season 3, I think it was, of the PMC. But we beat him earlier this season, so there's that. That was a pretty interesting match. We won 2-0 with Pashoberry Landers T winning us the game, late game, versus a Scalopy that could have won him the game if we did not run Pashoberry. We're not running Pashoberry this week. He actually thought, we were talking after the game, he thought we were going to run Yachiberry. So that's why I'm going to run Yachiberry this week, because we're Landorus. Well, we'll get into that later with after the team preview and everything. But we'll explain it. But I'm kind of tired. I had a long day at work, starting a new job and stuff. So pretty interesting. We are making more money at this new pharmacy, so it's like the same amount of hours, but whatever, it's not a big deal. It's good though. Anyway, that's not going to affect our everyday lives besides work, so not really going to talk about work or anything during a video. I guess I could, but anyway, let's get started with the team preview. Our team didn't change at all this season. We have Landorus, T, Blacephalon, Tentacruel, Porygon2, Mesprit, Alolan Executor, Mega Mawile, Jolteon, Umbreon, Mienshao, and Omastar with the Groundgen EMZ. His team is as followed: Victini, Togekiss, Decidueye, Swampert, Stakataka, Rotom-Fan, Megalodios, Scolipede, Mamoswine, Hariyama, Skuntank, and then the Rock EMZ. So I think his team can actually take advantage of his Z-Crystal more than our team can. Yes, Lando T, it's great. It's really, really good as a ground EMZ user. But the crappy thing about it is, that's the only mon that really can use ground EMZ, sadly. I mean, Alolan Executor could. I mean, Omastar could kind of, but we more than likely will not go that route. Oh, I have to record this tonight. Him and I battled kind of early in the morning, so I'm recording this later at night, the day before. It just makes sense to do that, but yeah, this isn't gonna go up until I think it would be April 19th or something like that. I don't really know, but anyway, that's besides the point. I think this will go up April 19th and the battle will be the 20th, but regardless, we are facing Blue Rogue, and very good battler. His team is full of threats. It's got like the biggest threats from his team to our team. I'm pretty much not afraid of anything else, but I'm afraid of Victini, Scolipede, and Mamoswine. Besides that, I'm really not afraid of anything on his team. He could have some nuisances, like, I mean, Hariyama is a nuisance because it does beat our wall core in Umbreon and Porygon 2. And he did bring it last time, but we just weakened it pretty effectively. So I'm really not too afraid of that. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop that. I'm not really that afraid of it, but it still could kind of be annoying. He could bring some other nuisances, like he could bring Trick on Rotom-Fan to try to get our Umbreon or Porygon 2, which I wouldn't allow to happen. I'd switch into Landorus or Mesprit, or one of those two on it more than likely, especially because we're bulky Landorus T and we have a Yachiberry, so we can take anything it really wants to do, and if he wants to Will-O-Wisp us, we have Heal Bell in the back, so just like we did last time. So I'm not too worried if he wants to burn us. I just want to scout his team out mostly and see what we can possibly win with. I really like the possible win con we have. This game Not really so much. Lando T could be a win con, but it's not really our for sure win con or anything like that. And I really don't expect him to bring the same Scolipede set. If he does, like, kudos to him. But I don't think he'll bring a SD Pashaberry set with Aquatail again. Sorry, we're Pashaberry. He won't, because I don't think he'll bring Sword Stance with Aquatail because we brought Pashaberry Landers, is what I was trying to say last time. So I don't really think he'd bring that. I think he'd, if he brings Scolipede, I don't think it'll be an offensive Scolipede with SD again. Because Landers kind of just beat that, so I don't think that's coming. Also, if he's SD, we do have Porygon 2 as a possible switch-in, so that's really nice. And we'll get to our team, though. Let's go over our team. First up, we have a Yachiberry Landorus. The reason we're bringing Yachiberry this time is because I needed another check, quote-unquote check, to Mamoswine. I am pretty sure he won't go Jolly here, because against a team like ours, I really don't think he has much reason to go Jolly. I think he would just run enough speed in his Mamoswine for something like a max speed Omastar. So he definitely just needs to go Adamant for that. So, because like, we wouldn't really run really speedy Porygon 2. We wouldn't run, I don't think we'd run max speed Mesprit versus a team like his. It just doesn't make sense to bring a max speed Mesprit. However, versus like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense in my humble opinion, to go max speed Mesprit versus team. Bulkier Mesprit makes more sense because of Hariyama if we bring it, which you guys will find out later if we do or not. But so that's why we can go Adamant Landers. I really feel I'm not really too afraid of Rotom Fan, because I don't really think it'll come for one. And for another reason, like we're Yachiberry, so we can click Rock Polish on his potential HP Ice, and then we can probably near Oko, well not Oko it with Stone Edge, but we do a lot of damage with Stone Edge. We have Rock Polish to set up U-turn just to get momentum. I guess we don't necessarily need U-turn. I guess U-turn's just there. Is there like a better move we can run versus like a Mega Latias? I mean, knockoff's really not going to be doing all that much damage. I could bring Defog if I wanted to. Or I could bring Bulk Up or Fly. I guess Fly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because of a Decidueye. Really don't know. I wish like Landers got like Aerial Ace or some flying move, you know? So I had like a better flying move besides Fly. But I really don't think there's much of anything that like I want to run that would be worth running. I mean, I guess a punishment could be potentially a thing in case he is like Coal Mine Mega Latias. But that's the only thing that would be worth running, I think, in my humble opinion. Like, nothing else really does that much for us. I mean, U-turn, I guess, for momentum, but I mean, Fly would be really nice for Hariyama, too. Yeah, if we're Yachiberry to check Hariyama, we should have Fly. I'm going to change that to Fly. I haven't gen the team or anything yet, but Fly just makes the most sense to me. Because we don't really need U-turn. Fly will be doing just as much as U-turn would anyway to a Mega Latias. It wouldn't be doing as much, but it would be still doing a lot of damage. Like, Fly's 135 power with Stab, and U-turn's just 140 with the super effective damage, so it's only 5 base power less, so it's not really a huge deal, huge hindrance if we go that route. So there's that. Landorus could be a nice win con late game, but let's talk about our defensive Pokemon up next. So a Walcor, he really struggles to break, especially if he doesn't bring Hariyama, which is why I'm convinced Hariyama pretty much has to come to this game, is Umbreon plus Porygon 2. He really, really struggles to break these two. He does, for sure. A way of beating them is Hariyama. Hariyama can utterly destroy both of them. Like, there's not really a way, you know. By the way, I am relaxed nature on Porygon 2. We'll just go over Porygon 2 first. It's because of Stakataka will be taking Gyro Balls a lot less. be doing a lot less damage. Stonage won't be doing that much damage. I guess if he's Rocky MC with Stakataka, I think it does like, to our spread, it does like maybe 50 to 59, something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. It might be a little bit less or a little bit more, somewhere around that general ballpark. But that's Rocky MZ, so he only has one hit for that. Once it's done, it's done. He really can't be doing a whole lot of damage. And we have HP Ground because this is, I think, our best Stakataka check. HP Ground does a lot of damage, like 40 to 47 if he's Spadef. So that's great. If he's Assault Vest, he's not really going to be a threat at all anyway, so that's really cool. We have Toxic and Foul Play and Recover. Recover for obvious reasons. Toxic pretty much beats his entire team. And this, yeah, I mean, Foul Play will hit Decidueye, Victini, Toxic. Like, the only thing that could kind of be problematic would be like a sub Rotom Fan, which I already said Rotom Fan wouldn't probably come, but sub Rotom Fan could potentially be annoying. But I don't think he goes that route, so I think it'd be more of a, I guess, defensive maybe with Charty Berry. I don't know if he were to bring it. I'm tired. I don't know. I should not be doing this video this late at night, but hey, it is what it is. I have to battle him like at 9 in the morning or around there because that's the only time we really can battle all week, sadly. And I didn't really want to battle him that early in the morning, but you know, it is what it is. Not too big of a deal. But let's talk about Umbreon as well. So this is our best Mamoswine check probably, besides berries and stuff. So yeah, Mamoswine destroys our team, like utterly destroys our team. We have like immunities to Earthquake and we have resistances to Icicle Crash, but like no set way. Physically defensive Umbreon kind of solves that issue for the most part, but we're really not able to bring a whole lot of specially defensive Pokemon, sadly. Like, it's hard to bring specially defensive Pokemon. We are running Inner Focus in case of a Togekiss, so we don't just get screwed. If he doesn't bring Dazzling Gleam, Umbreon can somewhat beat it. I would imagine if we can poison Togekiss at some point, and if he doesn't bring Heal Bell, Umbreon should always beat it 1v1. But if he's the Scarf set, Umbreon will beat it 1v1 no matter what, because we'll be able to Wish and Protect and stay healthy and Foul Play things. And Heal Bell, we have Heal Bell on this because we're not bringing Jolteon this week, sadly. I wanted to bring Jolteon, I really did, but he kind of knows, hey, we brought this last time. We've brought Flame Orb, Quick Feed a lot this season, so I really think he's going to anticipate that, so he might bring certain Pokemon that, you know, isn't ideal, like, versus, like, or is better, works better versus that, so I think he'll go that route mostly. So there's that, but it's not a big deal. Umbreon plus Porygon 2 can literally just sit in front of his team if Hariyama's gone. Banded Victini is an issue to that, really, but Foul Play will be doing a ton of damage to that, especially if it gets a defense drop. Plus, I mean, I do have to keep Umbreon really healthy. It's going to be kind of annoying to try to beat Victini. Victini is a huge deal. It's very threatening to our team, but I don't know if he'll bring Banded Victini again. He might. I wouldn't blame him. Excuse me. I wouldn't blame him if he does, because it is very viable versus our team. So there's that. Umbreon just a defensive wall here. Porygon 2. We're bringing more of a defensive-oriented team, and I'm not liking that very much. Then again, our team, like, it's kind of a tanky team, like, more than defensive. Our Pokemon can do a lot of damage. Like, Foul Play does a lot of damage to his team. It really does. Next up, we got Tentacruel here. I needed ways to check a lot of Pokemon on his team, and I think Tentacruel does that pretty well. And honestly, I just realized I don't want to run Scald this game, actually. I want to run Surf because I don't want... Yeah, I want to run Surf because I don't want to burn his Hariyama in case he's Guts. He is dual Assault Vest user and Skuntank. He, like, over-prep for Blacephalon, which... I really want to bring Blacephalon in this matchup too, but I don't know if I can afford it. I don't really know how to fit it on this team without being like overly weak to something else. We're Shookberry for Mamoswine and for Scolipede in this situation. So I really don't know if we bring this or Blacephalon. It all depends on what we can, like, it's hard, man. It's really difficult, you know? It all depends on what we feel like bringing. Our team's already pretty weak to Scolipede, but I don't know. Scolipede really didn't even get it. I don't think Scolipede got a single kill against my team in the last matchup, so maybe he'll just like deem it as irrelevant, and if he doesn't bring that, I'd much rather would have had Blacephalon, because Blacephalon can just win late game. But the problem with Blacephalon is rocks, and we want to have a way of removing rocks on our team then. I don't want to bring Defog Landorus or anything like that. I mean, I could very well bring Defog Landorus. I mean, maybe I should then, instead of bringing like Rock Polish. I guess I could just bring Defog if I really wanted to. That's a possibility. Definitely is. I mean, I certainly don't need Tentacruel for sure. I mean, it'd be nice to have this as a nice check to Scolipede. Blacephalon, I mean, I think he brought Earthquake last time, but let me just check really quick. I'm just gonna really check really quick. I'm pretty sure he brought Earthquake on Scolipede. I think it was a Swords Dance, Aqua Tail, Mega Horn, and Earthquake. Yeah, yeah, it was exactly that set. So, I don't think that, yeah, he'll bring Earthquake again because Mega Mono, yeah, that's his exact moveset he definitely brought, so it makes sense to me. And I know we can live a +2 Life Orb, Jolly Earthquake, I think. Not after Rocks, though. Is it that set? Tentacruel, Shookberry, for 252. 140. This is a Scolipede. Earthquake. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, we, no matter what, it's a Jolly Life Orb +2. We live after Rocks. Adamant, we still live, but not after Rocks. There's no guarantee we live. There's a chance we live after Rocks, but there's no guarantee. But after Jolly Life Orb +2 after Rocks, we would definitely live with Tentacruel. So there's that. Mega Horn does a lot of damage too, but at the same time we'd live that. And Surf would be doing quite a bit back to it. Yeah, it does like 42 to 51 back, and he's like no bulk, but I think he might run a little bit of bulk to set up. We have enough speed for Rotom Fan Creeping Mamoswine, because that's what I want with Tentacruel. Landorus T doesn't need to do that as much because we're not going to be necessarily leaving in Lando T versus that. I mostly just want to, yeah, it's pretty difficult of a matchup here. This is kind of a switch into most things. Like if he's got Hariyama, we just switch this in and we can scout what it wants to do, what its item is, etc., etc. It's very difficult for our team to deal with Hariyama. There's really nothing on our team that really appreciates a Hariyama. We don't just have a bulky grass type that's like not quad weak to Ice Punch because of Executor. Mesprit's bulky Psychic, but knockoff speed and doing a lot of damage. We are bringing Mesprit, by the way, but there's just certain things that's kind of difficult for us to deal with. Hariyama is a threat. We can weaken it, we're sitting pretty, but if we can't, kind of sucks then for sure. He did bring Guts last time, by the way, too. He didn't bring Thick Fat, so maybe Blacephalon should come, but Blacephalon's really risky. He could just win though. He just I don't think he brings Decidueye here, so he wouldn't have priority with like Shadow Sneak or anything. But I think he just brings an Assault Vest user anyway. Like, I think he would bring like a similar team. I think he should bring like Megalodios with like Healing Wish support for like Victini possibly. And Mamoswine, because then he can play a little bit more recklessly with them. I don't know, I think this team's good enough to win. I think it's got potential. So I don't think I should just change anything, because if I change something it might be a game breaker, and then I'm going to be upset at myself for changing something that we should have kept. So I'm just going to keep with the Tentacruel. I'm just going to keep the team the way it is. We'll rock with this team. I'm not going to overthink anything because there's no point. We'll just play with what we got, and whatever happens is going to happen. I think we built an alright team that can win the game here. So, but yeah, we have Rapid Spin just in case he decides to like Spike Stack us. I don't want to deal with spikes with our team because we don't want Umbreon and Porygon 2 taking unneeded damage. So I think Tentacruel is solid too, because that way we have ways to deal with toxic spikes immediately whenever we want to if he does bring toxic spikes, and that's kind of annoying if he does that. So we kind of have to go bring Tentacruel. So there's that. Next up though, we have a Damp Rock Mesprit with Rain Dance, Healing Wish, Psychic, and Stealth Rock. We could bring like U-Turn for momentum, but we don't really need momentum here. We can just switch into our walls, and like he's gonna be on the back foot. I feel like most of this game he's gonna try to break down our wall core of Umbreon plus Porygon 2, which we didn't bring Porygon 2 last time versus him, so I don't think he's gonna expect Porygon 2. So we don't bring both, but we can afford to bring both because we have ways to deal with Hariyama. If we can, like, this Mesprit has enough speed for that. I actually just had 113 speed to outspeed Hariyama, any variant of it, right away, but I decided against it. I actually just went with a set like this, well 8 more EVs, because the Togekiss was actually at 113 speed last time, so it's like, let me just creep that a little bit just to be on the safe side, you know. So if we need to outspeed Togekiss, we can then outspeed Togekiss, so that's pretty important. And we didn't really take away from our bulk at all, just 8 EVs into defense. But we have Rain Dance because we're bringing Omastar as a win condition, which we'll get into in just a minute. Healing Wish in case we play a little bit more recklessly with like Omastar or something like that. So there's that. Psychic for Hariyama. Yes, this set does not touch Skuntank, sadly, but Pursuit doesn't really do a whole lot. So it's really, really difficult to run the moves I want to run on this. It's kind of difficult to pick moves out on every single Pokemon. I wish I could run like a 5th move on most of my Pokemon all the time, but in this match I should say. But that's not what we could have done. But I really think Damp Rock is the way to go. It'll really help us with Pokemon like Victini as well. I don't really have good switches to Victini. Like, I don't. Like, not a lot of teams do, but I really don't. I don't have like a really bulky rock type that's like not weak to electric. So yeah, I mean, that's, our Omastar is pretty bulky in like natural bulk, but it's gonna take a V-Create relatively well because we quad resist it, but it's not gonna take like a stab psychic, not stab psychic move, just like straight up move psychic, which is stab, but not gonna appreciate that. It's not gonna appreciate thunder. It's not gonna appreciate bolt strike. A lot of those it's not gonna appreciate. So we need to try to pressure Victini as much as we can. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I might just lead Lando, and if he leads Victini, hopefully, I'm just gonna click Earthquake to try to kill Victini as soon as I can, because if we click Glaciate, it won't kill because we have Yachi. So there's that. But this is like a really good win con versus team. Surf knocks out pretty much everything that's not Latias, Decidueye, which we have Ice Beam for, those two. Skuntank isn't like, it's bulky, it can be bulky, so we have Earth Power just in case we need it. Surf hits pretty much everything. Atrial Grass for the Swampert. Surf hits everything really hard. And then in the rain, we'd be at +2. So this outspeed allows us to outspeed Jolly Scarf Victini. So I could not run enough speed for +1 Scolipede, sadly. I just couldn't fit it on there, which really sucks. But you know, it is what it is. We gotta take what we can get. We have ways to check Scolipede, so hopefully it doesn't get out of hand. But yeah, that's our team. We have A-Rod the Landorus T, Devad the Umbreon, Jerk the Porygon 2, Tyler the Tentacruel, hashtag Graham Sucks the Mesprit, and Claymaker the Omastar. I know it was kind of like really monotone and like tired and boring throughout all this. But thanks for watching nonetheless, everyone. Have a great day, and I love you all. Bye-bye, Zebstrike Army. Peace. Hello, Zebstrike Army. My name is Jacob, as always, and welcome to the semifinals for the P4G Pokemon for Glory Next Generation, where we're facing Blue Rogue, head coach of the AFC Wormadam. Make sure to check him out in the description down below to his Twitter and his YouTube. He's a very good coach. He's having a pretty good season. Obviously, he made it to the semifinals. But he's beaten us before, we've beaten him before, so this is kind of like the rubber match, even though we faced him with this team before. But yeah, what do we want to do? I guess we'll do Guardian here. I'm tired, I'm sorry, I just woke up. So yeah, I'm still kind of groggy. You guys know the team, we had a team builder, I'm sure we did, otherwise I was just too lazy to edit it. Otherwise, yep, team will be in the description if I didn't do a team builder. So let's get started, shall we? So let's hope everything gened right, because I didn't double check, and that would be bad, but that's on me. Togekiss. He brought the same 6. He brought the same 6. Did he bring the same team? I don't think he would have brought the same sets, but oh yeah. Hariyama. Okay, so gotta eliminate Hariyama as soon as possible. I think our best lead's just Landorus. Landorus is our best lead here. He didn't bring rocks last time versus me either. I'm pretty sure he'll bring rocks this time. I'm just gonna lead Landorus. Gonna nice intimidate on whatever I want to do. And if he leads Hariyama, I click Fly. He doesn't really have a good switch into a Fly. So our best play is just go Landorus. Just gonna lock in right away, because we get a nice intimidate on whatever we want. He didn't bring Stakataka, which basically makes HP Ground useless on Porygon 2. But hey, Foul Play hits the team really, really hard. So we can click Toxic on the Togekiss, hopefully, so we should be okay. I'm hoping he doesn't go like Timid, Togekiss, or Jolly Mamoswine, so otherwise we're going to get bit in the ass here. So I don't think he would, though. I don't really think there's much reason to. Yes, you could speed time Mesprit, but Mesprit's not a huge issue to his team. He leads Mamoswine. Gosh, I'm tired. I'm just gonna go into Umbreon. I gotta scout the set. I'm definitely not staying in here. I can scout the set this way. I'm sure he's just going to collect rocks, because why would we stay in here? I mean, actually, my best play is probably just going to Mesprit. And we can get rocks up ourselves. Yeah, 15 is a huge threat. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I just realized we brought nothing outside of... Oh, that's not good. Gonna click Icicle Crash. Let's see if he's banded. Is that banded damage? So it did 42. No, that's not offensive item. That's definitely not banded. God, that did nothing. Oh, he's not -1 though. Yeah, he's definitely not banded. He must... Is he the same item? I'm just going to go for my own rocks right now. Yeah, let's go for my own rocks right now. Because he really can't do a whole lot to us. And we can always wish past back into this, so not really too worried. I just want to get rocks. That'll help us out versus Victini right away. He should probably just switch in straight to Victini. Like, he doesn't really have a reason not to. Like, Vesper really can't do a whole lot. Yeah, knock off, but still. The thing about Mammoth Swine is, I think we can handle it. I don't think we absolutely need Umbreon for it. He's going to switch out to Victini. Flinch, no, he switches to Togekiss. That is fine by me. He's going to have Defog again on this? Probably. Did he not bring rocks again? I'm kind of interested in why he wouldn't have brought rocks. Let's see. Oh, he didn't bring Megalodios again. Why? I don't understand why he didn't bring Megalodios. I would assume he's just gonna... I want to see if it's the same Togekiss set. But I don't really want to take a Air Slash. But I think we're faster. He's probably just going to defog. And we clicks Air Slash wall. Then we gauge his set. Yep, we're faster. That means Landorus is faster. And that does... Oh, we got a Spit F drop. That does like 25, 30. He's a Nasty Plot set. Is he Nasty Plot Thunder Wave? Oh boy. He's less Nasty Plot, so... We're faster though. I can't really risk anything here. I could go into Tentacruel. So... Actually, doesn't this mean Omastar is faster than this thing too? Because... Let's go to Mesprit. Mesprit's already out. That does about what the damage is supposed to do, but now he's at -2. Or -1, sorry. Air Slash does that. What does my Omastar spread do? But I don't really want to take it. Ice Beam would kill from this range, but I don't really want to take that. I'm thinking I'm going to go on a Tentacruel here, because we know we're faster with Tentacruel as well. And Tentacruel is really bulky. I don't really want to screw around. Mesprit, we need to get the rain up late game for Omastar to win. Oh shit, this is our way of... Oh, he's got Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Awesome. So he's got Roost, Nasty Plot, Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash. I would imagine that's a set. I know we're faster. Clicking Ice Beam's probably just the safest play versus a team like his. What does Surf do actually with our Tentacruel at -1? Surf doesn't come close. We need Ice Beam right now. But he could think we're going to go for a Sludge Bomb, but we're going for... Yeah, we're going for this, so... Okay, we got rocks up. He's not defog then. He's got to have defog in Skuntank, I would imagine. I'd imagine so. He's at +2. Air Slash does 102 max, so needs 2 more moves of anything. He's going to have Air Slash. Yeah, I'm clicking Ice Beam, try to weaken this. He switches out nice. Goes to Honda, which is his Ariyama. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if he's thick fat. Let's see how much this does. I don't know if that's thick fat, honestly. I could keep this. I probably should, considering we have Landorus, but we need Landorus. Well, no, we don't necessarily need Landorus for P2 or for Scalpede. We have freaking Porygon 2. We have Porygon 2 for Scalpede. Landorus can come on this safely. Click knock off, and then we'll be. Does a Z-Fly knock this thing out, or not a Z-Fly? Does a Fly knock this thing out from this range? Yeah, it should for sure. Should, unless he's Fizz Def, which I doubt he is. And let's click Ice Punch into that Kelp. Do we live a... Where is it? Ice Punch into... Or knock off into Ice Punch? Oh, if he clicks... Yeah, I'm going to go Landorus. If he wants to predict that, he can, but... I'm not swinging Porygon 2 on anything until... He's going to click knockoff. Fine by me. You probably think we might not carry fly. I'm clicking fly. That did what knockoff was supposed to do. With our Yachi, I think we died to this. 156, yeah. I mean, it's a roll, but it's a roll in his favor. Probably like 50% roll in his favor right now. Maybe like 60%. 60% roll in his favor to knock us out. But hey, I'm clicking fly, so then we knock him out. So, and if he stays in, I don't really think that's the best play. He knows we don't have Supersonic Sky Strike, so he doesn't really fear much. But we have fly, so I needed to carry fly here. So as long as we hit fly, as long as like. He doesn't really have a great switch into this. He's got to essentially fodder something off. Yeah, he's got to fodder Hariyama or something off if he stays in here and misses when we click go up for fly. So he can't really afford to lose Hariyama because that's this way of beating the core of Umbreon plus Porygon 2. He really, really struggles with that core if this thing's gone. If Hariyama's gone, Landorus just beats that core. Like once we reveal fly, if he like stays in here, he switches out. Good play. Goes to flinch. He's gonna sack off Togekiss maybe. Does fly kill this thing? I don't think fly's gonna kill this thing. Well, I know we're faster, so. Fly won't kill this thing, but he won't be able to kill us either. So then we'll be able to click Stone Edge or something. Or even another. He could click Roost, but if he's only got Dazzling Gleam, I'm not really afraid of this thing. He's got... Oh, he does have Roost. He's mono attacking, so his Nasty Plot, Roost, Dazzling Gleam. Okay, this is not as terrible anymore as it could have been. Fly did like... What? 25% or so. If Fly did not do 50%, he must be the same exact set. Or the, not same set, but same EVs. Stone Edge does over 50 though. I'm gonna click Stone Edge. Reveal it right now. Because I know I'm faster. He can't kill us. Got a crit. Damn, sorry, dude. I mean, that was 2-hit KOing regardless. And if he clicked Nasty Plot, well, then he would have just had to go and do something different as fodder. I think it would have been a range of fly at that point. So he goes into Mamoswine. I am just going to actually go into Umbreon here, I think. What do we need to put everything into range of Omastar? What does Skuntank, if he's Spidef, take from an Omastar in the rain? Use Careful last time. Careful Nature, 252. Surf in the Rain does 33 to 39, so we got to get a lot of chip. I'm not going to stack this off. My play is probably just to go into... I don't really want to go into Umbreon, but then again, I get Wishes right now, so that's really nice. Can't go to Porygon 2. I need Porygon 2 for Scolipede, especially if it's set up. It's not a good idea. So I think I'm just going to go into Umbreon here. He gets out of Brock's himself, but I'm going to Umbreon now. Icicle Crash. That's not going to do that much. Yeah, that's not banded at all. So I think he might be scarfed or something. I'm gonna click Wish though. Wish is my best play. Wish is definitely my best play right here. Yeah, so he's gonna switch out obviously. Probably go to Hariyama. Pepe Le Pew, he goes to Skuntank. He must have defog or something on this. I mean, this thing doesn't do anything. Umbreon, like, okay, I'm not saying in, but what does this thing do to Landorus that still has the Yachi Berry intact? Not much. And if he burns us, well, I don't really care because we have Fuel Ball on the Umbreon. So I'm just going to Landorus, get that thing back up to full. We're really healthy with Umbreon anyway, so... He doesn't have a switch into Earthquake at this point. Well, he's got no switches to Earthquake right now. He's going to click Defog, but that's going to be in vain, essentially. Because what does he switch in? He's got to sacrifice some... Everything gets two-way KO'd. Everything gets two-way KO'd on his entire team right now. Earthquake kills Skuntank. It's going to kill everything, I'm pretty sure. It's going to kill everything. We can get rocks back up too if we need to, but he doesn't have a switch into this thing anymore. Landorus. I could set up a rock flash at this point. I probably should have, but I feel like he might just sack this off. I want to scout this thing set. Well, actually I can't anymore, but not the point. I should have just went for. He's gonna sack Skuntank off. Yeah, Skuntank dies. Landorus doing well. Got a crit. I don't think that crit mattered on Skuntank, to be honest. We are adamant, so then there's no way that crit mattered. The crit on Togekiss did in killing it, but if he went for Nasty Plot, thinking we didn't have Stone Edge or anything, he would have gotten to a KO'd. So I think Stone Edge into Fly would have just knocked him out anyway. So it's unfortunate, but hey, game we play sometimes. But yeah. So he's got just offensive things left. He went mostly an offensive team, really. He goes into Mamoswine. I don't necessarily agree that he's going into Mamoswine here. I mean, since Ice Crush did nothing, well, I want to get the rain up. I need to get the rain up. So maybe I still go into Umbreon first. Landorus is at full, so Landorus can take any one hit from anything on his team. So I have a reason not to go to Umbreon here. He's going to switch out into Hariyama. Honda, yeah, good play. But now we get some leftovers recovery at the very least. And then we have to make an important decision. I think it's pretty easy. We just go to Tentacruel here. Tentacruel is the easiest decision of our life. After we get two straight, we're going to get two Stealth Rock switches right away. We're going to click Protect. Well, I mean, not Stealth Rock switches, leftovers recovery. I'm going to click Protect just to get some more chip recovery. It never will hurt. Because on Calculator, if I needed that like extra 10 HP or something, I'm going to be biting myself in the ass. It's awesome that Porygon 2 hasn't had to come in yet. But yeah, I'm just going to click Protect. I have no reason not to. More HP is more HP. He doesn't have rocks up. I'm surprised he didn't get rocks up first turn. Maybe he didn't have rocks again. I don't know. I'm gonna click Knock Off. I have no reason not to Protect here. I mean, I'm not staying in. There's no way. I'm going to Tentacruel. Tentacruel's my play right here. Tentacruel. I mean, I don't live anymore from. The thing is, I don't live anymore. Is the thing. Like, he could click Earthquake, but I have Shuka. I don't know if he'd carry Bullet Punch. He might, but I don't think he might. I don't think he would though. Clicks Ice Punch. Oh, don't freeze us. Okay, good. My play. So he's got Ice Punch, Knockoff, Close Combat, and Earthquake, I would imagine. So I think I'm just going to click Surf here. Yeah, I'm going to click Surf here. I don't really need this thing for anything. Or two Surfs will equal like Acid Spray plus Surf, so I'm just going to click Surf. This should do quite a bit more than... Yeah, that's definitely Assault Vest. I just want to get some damage on this. If we can put this thing in the range of Landorus's Earthquake, will be sitting pretty. Landorus kind of needs to be a check to... Well, not Scallopede. It could be a potential check, but we have Porygon too. You know, what I'm doing is... I think that's in range of... Oh, that's definitely in range of Landorus. Unless he's like max defense. We still have our Yachi attack. We don't have our Yachi attack. I'm a moron. We don't have our Yachi attack, but Skuntank wasn't going to do anything to us anyway. I forgot that thing got knocked it off before, but we knocked us out for sure, I'd imagine. He might just think we're going to go for Fly, which we're not. I could get Rocks up again. That might be more important. I mean, to be honest... But I really want to win with Omastar. I can't win with Omastar if I don't get the rain and that up. But then, Hariyama's the only thing that really can kill both Porygon 2 and Umbreon. So, we'll be okay. What is that damage? I'm clicking Earthquake right here. He's got no switches. 140. Okay, so if his Victini's at -1, no matter what, our Omastar outspeeds that, so as long as it's not Scarfed. But if he Scarfs, locks himself into V-Create. I just have to knock Pokemon out if I can. There's no point in me effing around with shit. There's no point in screwing around with shit. None. I think the only way his Scallopy breaks through Porygon 2, it would have to be Life Orb, but I don't even know if it could do that then. Landorus is going to get a third kill right now, pretty much. Mamoswine dies. He goes to Mamoswine. Mamoswine doesn't die, but it's going to come close. And then I just go to Mesprit, I think, at this point. That does a lot. He might go for Rocks himself here. I'm going to go for Mesprit right now, because if he goes for Rocks, I go for Rocks. Ice Crash only did... Oh, that was with an Intimidate, though. Ice Crash did that much. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I just didn't... I misplayed a little bit. I should have went to Umbreon. He goes for Crash. This is going to do a little bit more than damage. Just won't 2 a KO, though. That actually is a roll to 2 a KO. Why did I screw up like that? Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta go to Umbreon now and wish. I should have clicked Umbreon right away, and I could have wished into Mesprit. Why did I dumb goof like that? Now I have to go into Umbreon. I screwed that up really bad. I did not mean to do that. I had a brain fart. Yeah, I really think you should have brought an offensive item on Mamoswine, really. But hey, as long as we get a nice wish up here, we're sitting pretty. I'm pretty sure if he goes to Hariyama, we can go to Landorus. Yeah, I don't know why I went to Mesprit. I screwed that up. He goes back to Hariyama. That's fine. I needed to just click Wish here. Okay. There's no way I stay in. I'm sure he clicks knockoff, but then he essentially is in the same pickle. I don't think he goes for knockoff here. Because if he goes for knockoff here, if we go into Landorus, okay, let's click Ice Punch really quick. We're not Yachi anymore. Yachi is knocked off. We live no matter what here unless he crits. And then we put him into a pickle. However, knockoff would definitely kill Mesprit. But then we're in really, really good shape for the most part. I mean, I'd rather just pressure his team again, and then he actually has to sack something off this time. So, yeah, I'm going to Landorus. He can't kill us with anything. Yeah, he can't kill us with anything. He went for close combat. I was not staying in there. That does a lot of damage. Holy shit. Dude. That was just a high roll, I think. Not a big deal, but I was just trying to figure out why that did so much. It looked like it did more, but I click Earthquake, and I claim a kill now. He sacks off Hariyama. Yeah, he can't break through Porygon 2 now. I don't think he can break through Porygon 2. If it crit didn't matter. What? What the f— Okay. All three Pokemon have been knocked out of the crit. The only one that mattered was Togekiss. But I just found that funny. All the Pokemon we've knocked out is because of a crit. Okay. Wombrand we need for Mamoswine still. Okay, for Scolipede, we just go straight to Porygon 2. Or we just stay in, honestly. Because Porygon 2 lives +2 moves from Scolipede. Even if it's superpower, I better scout that really quick. He goes to Victini anyway, but I'm going to scout that really quick. Superpower, just in case he has that. Adamant Life Orb superpower would kill our Porygon 2 set. I'm pretty sure. Where's Life Orb? Yeah, it does. But if he's Jolly, there's a roll that he doesn't kill us. So we actually kind of need to keep Landorus healthy. The thing is, if his Mamoswine doesn't have superpower, but if it has knockoff, it's really bad. Okay, so the play is we sack off Mesprit here and we get Omastar in. Omastar can do well. Yeah, I gotta sack off Mesprit. If he goes for V-Create, that means Omastar comes in and kills. But if he goes for Glaciate. Is he a special set this time? I'm gonna try to get Rain up. I doubt it's gonna work, but well, it's not banded, so that means if he's not banded, Umbreon actually just does really well versus this thing. So are you clear it? No, that's not to set. Umbreon. V-Create does not 2 KOs from this range. No. That's Scarf though, that's Jolly. What if he's like Blue Flare? Blue Flare doesn't 2 KO Umbreon either. So I mean, I don't absolutely need this for Landorus, or for Mamoswine, but to a degree I kind of do. He's going to Bolt Strike. Okay. Bolt Strike will not... He was predicting Omastar to come in. I was not risking Omastar like that. No. We're out of range of V-Create, please, right? Yeah, we're definitely out of range of V-Create. So I click Wish here, for sure. I think now I could actually go to Omastar. But I'm going to click Wish first. He's going to switch out. Okay, we get another. We get a nice Wish up. He goes into Scalopede. I could go to Landorus. I could go to Porygon 2. I could just click Foul Play in this thing's face, making sure it can't set up on me. Because then it'll be at -1. That honestly might just be my best play. But at the same time, same juncture. Does Bolt Strike kill an Omastar? I don't think so. Yeah, Bolt Strike does not kill Omastar. So then we'd kill that in turn. Scalopede, Sword Stance. What does Umbreon, what does Foul Play do? If he sets up, we could just potentially lose right now, so I have to just scout this thing set off. Like, hey, he clicks Swords Dance in my face. I'm not letting setup happen. I could have potentially just lost because we don't have the same precautions we did last time with Pasho Berry. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I couldn't let that happen. He was on the back foot. He kind of needed to do that. Yeah. I could not let that happen. I couldn't let setup happen. To see if he was like superpower, no, I didn't wanna. All right, I'm just click Foul Play now. Well, I click Wish first, then Foul Play probably. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter what I click, but yeah, I'm just gonna click Foul Play. Yeah, he clicks V-Create. That will not knock us out, even with a crit at this point. And he knocks himself out. And now Omastar would outspeed this thing anyway because he was not Scarfed. Because that's the way we sped our Omastar. Umbreon killed this. Woo! Honestly, yeah, it didn't really matter because Mammoth1 will go down at any given point. But yep, we are facing Ultra Player, aka Josh, in the finals now, so. Okay. Okay, this is okay. I just go to Porygon 2 after this if he knocks our Umbreon out. He doesn't, but I didn't think he would, but still. I couldn't let him set up because I didn't have safety precautions like I did last time. If I'd had safety precautions, I would have definitely, but there we go. Good game to Blue Rogue. It wasn't like 2 hacks. The only hacks that really mattered was the crit on Togekiss, but like I was saying, 2 Stone Edges would have knocked him out if he would have clicked Nasty Plot. If he would have clicked that, we would have gotten some chip damage on us, but we still would have been able to wish into it with Skuntank later. But still, like, there we go. That is the game. We'll save the battle. Thanks for watching, Zipstrike Army. Have a great day. We will see you in finals in 1 week's time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I love you all. Peace.